Liam, it's really fun seeing you star in a David Koepp script. You wrote Jurassic Park and some other all-time great movies. You also wrote the novel of Cold Storage. What about David's writing in particular really captured your attention for this project?
Well, I enjoyed his novel very, very much. I've been a fan of David's for many, many years. Some of the films you've mentioned, you know, Indiana Jones, Spider-Man. He's terrific. And we've been talking, other journalists, he just, it's always about the human, you know? Always comes down to the human, the relationships, you know? And they're very easy to identify with. And these incredible things can be happening in the story, you know? Fungus from outer space, whatever it is. The monsters, you name it. But he always comes back to the human relationships, you know, that are very identifiable with, you know.
Yeah, totally. And Joe, you've got a really fun look for your character for Teacake here with the dyed blonde hair. He's got a neck tattoo that says howdy. How does finding a specific look for your character really help you as an actor?
Oh man, that's a part of the fun of the job, I think. And you are blessed when you get a character like this. Like Teacake, I feel like I really wanted to paint a picture that would give you kind of one specific initial impression of the character that we could slowly subvert throughout the movie with the relationship that, you know, me and Georgina kind of have. And yeah, it just felt like it gives a lot of history to the character. And yeah, he's like this little weird onion that unfolds, and you kind of get to see the little layers pop through. And that he's kind of more than meets the eye, because that's fun to watch, and I think like at the end of the day is like a relatable thing because everybody sort of feels that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your hair now. Did TK kind of teach you that blondes have more fun?
Yeah, I'm having so much more fun. I know. It's like Christmas. I'm like dressing up for Christmas or something. Yeah, here I am. Just go see the movie.
Georgina, Cold Storage has a lot of fun with genre and has a sense of humor about itself. But one aspect of you and Barbarian that impressed me was that even when it would switch tones, you were able to match it. Can you speak to leaning into the humor of this film? Because there's these wild scenes. There's a deer riding an elevator. This guy wants to puke in your mouth. You know, it gets very over the top.
Yeah, it was so fun. I mean, it's all there on the page. David wrote such an incredible script, and that was a big reason I wanted to do it, was to get to do something that's kind of fun and, as I said earlier, boisterous. And it was just enjoyable being able to go into those scenes, and yes, there are big high stakes, but be able to have fun within it and enjoy these little moments. And it feels quite, as you said, human. It feels quite real that you would kind of end up laughing even though you want to cry, because everything that's happening is so insane.
Liam, I really like the movie Ordinary Love, so it's so exciting to see you and Leslie Manville share the screen together again. And even if the two films are very different tonally, how is it getting to reconnect with her and in a more fun circumstance?
It was great. Leslie and I are dear friends. Have been since we shot that film in Belfast 8 years ago, I think. And she's a remarkable actress. It just seems effortless with Leslie Manville. Just effortless. I've seen her on stage too, a couple of times, 3 times. She's just one of those, she's a great actress. She just is. Yeah, it was a delight to be with her again.
She's incredible. And Joe, it's been fun seeing your acting choices since you've broken out with Stranger Things. I thought you killed it in Pavements recently. Can you just speak to how you select your projects and what kind of caught your eye with Cold Storage?
Well, I think Liam was saying like this movie has a real human element, and I think albeit the circumstances are obviously supernatural and horror and it's a comedy and stuff, but David's writing is there's something really human about the characters that I think as an actor is just really enticing. So I think it's just about finding stories that have that little special kernel, because not every script does, and things that are specific and things that inspire you in a way, or honestly, sometimes it's when scripts remind me of people from my own life, that can be really inspiring to me as well. Yeah, you never really know. It's just sort of whatever hits you in the moment too.
That makes total sense. And Georgina, the last act of this is so exciting because all three of you finally share the screen, and you get a big pep talk from Liam Neeson about how you're going to take on these fungus zombies. He hands you a gun. How was it like filming that moment? Because that's just a movie moment right there. That had to be cool.
That was so fun. I think that was, for me, it was like the first or second day we were doing the exterior stuff. It was great. It was amazing. It's Liam Neeson. I was saying earlier, like, you know, I told my dad that I was doing a movie with Liam Neeson, and my dad was actually really impressed. He was like, "Oh, okay, you're doing some good work now." So yeah, it was fantastic.